Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In previous video lecture, we discussed two sampling techniques: simple random sampling and stratified sampling. In today's lecture, we will discuss another sampling technique called systematic sampling technique. So it is probability based sampling. Systematic sampling is a statistical method where the researcher chooses elements from a target population by selecting a random starting point and select sample members after a fixed preset sampling interval. For example, selecting every kth element. So that is why it is called systematic sampling. Following are the steps involved in the systematic sampling. The first thing is to estimate population size. What is the population size? Population in statistics means aggregate of facts or individuals that which are under study. Then decide sample size, part of that population, and next is to define the interval. Interval can be defined dividing population size by the sample size, and then select starting point from where we will start the selection from the population. So we will start this with some random value. How systematic sampling works. For example, this is our population where population size is 10. For example, our sample size is 3. Now sampling interval dividing 10 by 3. So this is approximately equal to 3. Now we will select the values after interval 3. Let's say our starting point is 3. So we will start the selection from the third record, third example. So for this is our the starting point, and next point will be 6. 3 plus 3, which is equal to 6. And then the next will be 9. So in this way we can perform the systematic sampling. So we will get a sample of size 3 like this one. Repeated systematic sampling, which is the variation of the systematic sampling to avoid the systematic bias due to periodicity, taking several smaller systematic samples, each with a different random starting points. In this case, we will take multiple sampling by using the different starting points. For example, this is our population of size 15. Let's say our sample size is 6. So we will take in this case 3 samples. Every will be of size 2. So now our interval is 3. Starting points, for example, our starting points are 2, 6 and 8. So the first in this case, when the starting point is 2, so following 2 example will be sampled. Next, if the starting point is 6, so we will get following value, the value stored at 6 and 9, and the last one when the starting point is equal to 8, so we will get the 8 and 11 from the above population. So this is the sample. Now let we start some programming to implement this in the Python. So first of all, to load the libraries pandas, numpy and random. This is our data of student results, for example, in which there are some values, roll number, section and so on. We will use this data set for experiment. Now here systematic sampling. First of all, population size. This is the first step to decide about your population. So our population is the data. So length of data will be our population size. Let's say our sample size is 10. Then sample interval will be equal to n divided by small n sample size. So this is the k. K is the sampling interval. And let's say we select some random points between the 1 and the interval. So from this start point we will start the selection. So this is the end point. Because this is actually arithmetic progression, so we can calculate the nth term. Nth term will be the first start n minus 1 into interval, which is the common difference between the samples. So now if we run this, we will get the following output. Population size is 66 because there are 66 examples in our data set. Sample size is 10. Here the start is 1, which is the random value, end is 55 and interval is 6. If we divide 66 by 10, so we will get the integer value 6. Now here we are going to take the sample, systematic sampling. So here we are using the slicings. Start, this is the end value, or k is the interval. And every kth value will be selected from the above population. So this is the our sample of size 10. Next is systematic sampling repeated. So in this case here we will repeat 5 times, 5 repeated samples with 6 samples in each. There will be 6 samples in each and we will repeat this 5 times. So total number of samples is equal to 5. Sample size again 6. Interval is n divided by n. This k1 is the interval. And here we need 5 starting points. So random dot sample or range 0 to k1 plus 1 and 5. We need 5 starting points. So interval and this, if we run this code, so we will get interval is 6 and these are our starting points 6, 11, 7, 4 and 2. We will start this our samples from these starting points. So here we are going to start the loop from 0 to a total number of samples. So here we are drawing the 5 samples with 6 samples in each. So in this way, if we run this, so we will get 5 samples and every samples contains 6. So this is the first sample, sample 0, in which there are 6 values. Start with 6. The second start with the second sample, start with the 11 and actually interval is 11. The third start with the 7 and there are 6. So in this way we can repeat the sampling like this one to avoid the bias of the periodicity. So in next video we will discuss another sampling technique called cluster sampling. Thank you.